Rich, who is your MVP? The playmaker.
And I've been here, I've been on Tom Brady here lately. And as I just mentioned, as we talked about Aaron Rodgers, when I see Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball, man, you're like, whew. And I'm going to tell you something. Right now, the clear-cut favorite should be Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
It should be Aaron Rodgers. But with all that's going on around Aaron Rodgers, between Toegate and Immunized and whatever that is, you know, people just refuse to give him his due. But let me tell y'all this right here. We put this award on quarterbacks and we give it to them all the time because they man the offense. And they deserve a lot of credit. But I got to throw a name out here. The name Michael Parsons in this conversation.
In this conversation?
In this conversation.
League MVP?
That's how bad this dude has been playing. And I'm just extrapolating out the rest of his season, too. This man is, he's 9 sacks in the last 6 games. 9 sacks in the last 6 games. And now they just got everybody back. I'm just letting you know what's coming down the road. I'm just letting you know what's coming down the road. This dude can very well, at this pace, end up breaking a sack record. If he gets 9 more sacks over the next 4 or 5 games, this is incredible what we're seeing. And we cannot miss this. I'm saying I love Tom Brady. And if Aaron Rodgers ain't have all this mess around him, I will place my hand upon his head like a pastor that's ordained in another pastor. But I got to give love to Michael Parsons, even in this conversation. That's how this boy is devastating football teams from the defensive side, just like we watch quarterbacks devastate from the offensive side. I mean, he's all over the field. Those plays yesterday, those are not plays, just plays. Those are game-changing plays that alter games, and he's doing it each and every week. Now, that's just where I am with this MVP conversation.
That is the most asinine thing that I've heard come out of you.
What are you saying with the way this kid is playing?
I said defensive play rookie of the year and probably defensive player of the year. I think that he has been sensational. I got a lot of love for Micah Parsons.
9 sacks
It hurts me to root against. Listen,
impressive.
Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, Dak Prescott, cats like that make me sad that I have to root against the Dallas Cowboys, but I just hate Dallas Cowboy fans more than I love their players. And that's really what it is. But it's really not about the Cowboys. It's about that nauseating, disgusting fan base that makes me sick to my stomach that I can't stand, okay? But let's not get a bit hyperbolic here. I know that's your tendency. This is why you wear your haircut, trying to be the second coming of Don King. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is that is utterly ridiculous. Listen. I understand the brother is getting to the quarterback. I understand the brother's forcing fumbles. I saw him drop back in the coverage on a couple of occasions.
Almost got the interceptions.
Right. And then allow any catches his way, even though Taylor Heineke was the one throwing the football than Kyle Allen, as opposed to Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Kyler Murray, and somebody like that.
The last 4 weeks, Taylor Heineke's been one of the top-rated quarterbacks in the National Football League.
Stop it.
The numbers say he was.
I don't give a damn what the numbers say. You know better. You know better. What we saw from Taylor Heineke yesterday is who he is. Stop it. Stop it right now, okay? We know that he's a decent quarterback. He's happy to be in the league. He should be on an NFL roster. He should be getting a paycheck. But if you are going to sit up there, listen, if we're going to sit up there and rave about Taylor Heineke, we can never say another word about Baker Mayfield. We can never say another word about Baker Mayfield. So just stop it. Just stop it right now. Don't even go there. Micah Parsons can ball, but he don't belong in the same sentence as Aaron freaking Rodgers, who, by the way, should be MVP. I understand Tom Brady, 36 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, complete 68% of his passes. They win the football games. Numbers insane. Well, let me throw something by you.
Yeah.
You know, Tom Brady had a few games where he threw, some pick sixes and stuff like that. This season, right? You know how many pick sixes Aaron Rodgers has had in his 15-year career as a starting quarterback?
That's incredible.
3. The brother right now is throwing, he has thrown for 27 touchdowns. How many interceptions?
I'm with you.
4.
I'm with you.
Aaron Rodgers got 10. Okay? What I'm trying to say to you, and by the way, they got 3 losses. One of them was without him, all right, because he didn't play against Kansas City. And the other one was against Minnesota when he dropped 31 points and threw for 385 yards. Are you witnessing the dimes that Aaron freaking Rodgers is throwing on everybody? I mean, did you see the pass to Devontae Adams last night? Have you seen some of these other passes that he's throwing? Lazard is looking big time. Scantlin's looking big time.
No doubt.
He's got a running game with Jones and Dillon. And Devontae Adams is the best receiver in football. Why? Because Aaron Rodgers is throwing him the damn football. We would not be calling Devontae Adams the best receiver in football if Taylor Heineke was throwing him the football. Okay? Or at least 27 other quarterbacks. Stop it. And so what I'm saying to you is this. When you look at Aaron, I'm not trying to say that Micah Parsons isn't big time. I'm not trying to say that he isn't worthy of acclaim. Again, my defensive rookie of the year, my defensive player of the year at this point, Micah Parsons. And we know I ain't rooting for nothing with the Cowboys, but when it comes to putting him in the same sentence as Aaron freaking Rodgers, it's blasphemous. It's blasphemous. And you need to stop. You need to stop right now.
And it is not. And I promise you, I'm never going to say it again. I'm never going to say that we have ever seen a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. I just can't. I'm not. Yeah. If my mouth starts it, I'm going to slap my own self.
Good.
If my mouth starts it. With the way this dude is throwing this football, I would never say it. But I will push back upon this. I will push back upon this. You will not be talking about Devontae Adams as if he is some scrub. And if he has, did you not see that slant route Devontae Adams ran in the end zone?
When did I imply that?
No, you just said we wouldn't be talking about
him as the best receiver in football.
Yes,
complete the sentence.
Yes,
with Taylor Heineke throwing him the football.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. And when I saw it, that route he ran in the end zone yesterday was a slant route. It was a slant route. It was picture perfect. It was heaven on earth. It was a teacher's reel. I was like, oh. Yeah. Cooper Kupp, as much as we love him, couldn't run those kind of routes. So he would be effective with anybody.
Stop it right now. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.